You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for na 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give. And you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment. We get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call now this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
Good morning, viewers. First edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now we websites where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this morning. Mina Khadija Bangora.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Monday, the 11th day of November 2024. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we will look at the internal politics now the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP.
Well, this and other story them are the program for you this morning. Remember, say you say for the watch, we will get the opportunity for the part of the conversation by way how you for send we your message, your comments, your thoughts on the topic how they can look at through the comment section at any of the platform that we watch with this morning. Or you can as well text me on the number +23274 545. Now the number that do it for text me and add your voice to the program. The Breakfast Show they continue, and don't forget this weekend coming on the 16th. We they get with first anniversary activity when a hike with Liberty. If you not get your t-shirt, it can they reach out to we now with 33 Battle Street office and grab your t-shirt where you go use for join the team as we they hike from Mambo Junction for go na the Mambo waterfalls. And on the 29th of November we'll go fundraising dinner and dance. We encourage you now all on get tickets for come now we office at 33 Battle Street and get your ticket.
Alright, we will continue with the Breakfast Show and we will go for snack court. So we will look at number 8 witness inside the case between Abdul Kpaka and the state, where now the state detective sergeant Edison Issa don't go testify before Justice Momoja Stevens, but waiting in nobody's case. For more on this, let me join Mariatu Sharif for our court reporter.
The number 8 witness on the murder case between Abdul Kpaka and the state don't go testify before Justice Momoja Stevens, but waiting in nobody's case. And this witness been start for identifying himself as Detective Sergeant 9832 Edison Issa, and he attached to the Criminal Investigation Department at the Adonkia Police Station. He say he recognized the accused and he recalled on Tuesday, August 13 this year. He say he been there on duty where he gets called from the local unit commander for the Adonkia Police Station, where tell him say make him meet him na in office. He say where he reach na the office, he meet the accused and other people them na the LUC in office and say he be assigned the murder case and hand over the accused Guillaume for take statements. And from that point there, he say, he no say, one Sylvester Patrick Camara don't make statement concerning this case. He say he take the accused at the Criminal Investigation Department for make statements, but say the accused tell him say, he no go make statements if his lawyer they know they around. So himself be postpone the interview for the next day, when na Wednesday, October 14. He say Wednesday he be dey on duty by 11 o'clock in the morning. The accused and in lawyer them been go meet am, and he and Detective Police Sergeant 9462 Peliajike be interview the accused in the presence of in lawyer them, when na Alfred Commander, Abdul Senesi and Crispin Kamara, and say Detective Sergeant 9462 Pelia GK be interview the accused inside Creole, and the accused be respond pan Creole where he record. He say when them they record the accused statement, he receive instruction from the LUCC, then for transfer the case go to the Lumley police station, and he been tap the interview and say he been read the statement and explain am to the accused and the lawyer them inside Creole. And he be ask the accused if na in statement where he give, and the accused answer say yes na in statement, and he been sign and the accused self been sign. And after that, he hand over the statement to Inspector Andrew Amara for transfer the case go to the Lumley police station. The lead state counsel, Yusuf Isaac Sise, be asked the witness if he see the statement file, if he go recognize them, and the witness be answer say yes. Yusuf Isaac Sise be hand over the statement to the witness, and the witness been watch him and say yes na the statement where he record. And the court be record am as Exhibit J from 1 to 9. Yusuf Isaac Sise been give back the statement to the witness and ask am for read am na court, and the witness been read the statement to the court. Inside in court examination, Eti Koroma, when at the lead defense counsel, been asked the witness how long he don't work na the CID department, and the witness say he don't work na the CID department for 19 to 20 years. And Eti Koroma been asked the witness for look the last line of the statement and read am, and the witness been read am, and lawyer Eti Koroma been asked am also a pull down information. They say Sia been dying at the accusing house, and the witness say na from one Sylvester Patrick Kamara wey be don already make statements before he dey take statements from the accused. Eti Koroma been so ask am if the accused been deny the allegation, and the witness say yes. Eti Koroma before that asked the witness say the time when the witness take the statements from the accused, if he don't already take statements from the complainant, and the witness say no, now other person be take statements from the complainants. Eti Koroma be also asked the witness if he recall from the accusing statement say he been pick the late Sia even time na he host, and the witness be answer say yes. And the accused tell am say he been drive the late Sia peaceful one go na he host, and Sia been tell am say if I wake him up 7 o'clock in the morning as he been get early appointments. And the accused been tell the witness say he and Sia been sleep together, and a morning the accused been grab for go warm water na the water heater, and say where he be dey go for go warm the water, something come na in mind wey make a return go back na the room. And when he opened the domot, he meet Sia the struggle for them na ground, and before the accused they rush for go hold Sia, he for them na ground, and later hit in head na the bed, and he later notice cuts na Sia in up lip, and the witness be answer say yes. According to the accused Abdul Kpaka in statements where the witness read, Eti Koroma be asked the witness say after where Sia don fall on a ground, the accused be also notice say Sia get attack, and he attempt to press in chest for make he feel relief, and the accused been take Sia and drive am go na the emergency government hospital, and at the emergency hospital the doctor been tell am say Sia don die, and the witness be answer say yes. Lawyer Eti Koroma be end up ask the witness say if he been take any statement from any other person, and the witness be say no. Justice Momoja Stevens not be gree for give bail to the accused, and been send am go back na the male correctional center. Liberty Online TV go continue for bring una report on wetin dey happen na court span this case. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
Well, from that report, then a court where Mariatu Sheriff puts together, we they kind of on a studio as to tell una earlier say today, we they look inside the Salon People's Party, where now one of the major political party them in the country, and then at the party where they in governance from April 4th, 2018 to now. And this main term issues them, don't they come out from this party, especially where camp for do it. Leadership and the grassroots them don't raise several concerns say they as grassroots not on to the benefit from the party from when they take up office. in 2018. Well, at the studio this morning, we get the National Publicity Secretary for the Salone People's Party, when Lahai Lawrence Lima, we go can tell we waiting at the current situation na the political party, the SLPP. Good morning, Lahai Lawrence Lima, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Golia. Thank you for having me.
All right. Before we can look at some of the issues that we don't come out from on a party, the SLPP. Firstly, it's been a while. We'll not get you live in the studio. We'll also only talk to you from Kenima. And Lahai Lawrence Lima, one of the active players there in the Salone People's Party, especially in the executive. And a lot of people, especially the journalists, they know some of the role when you play as a publicity secretary during the first term campaigning for Kpaka in power, the second term again. A lot of people go on for no waiting in their with the
Well, nothing much to happen. It's just the fact that a party in governance is different from a party in opposition. So a party in opposition, largely the mouthpiece, and always they bring come the views, ideas of the party to the public. But the moment we're not in a government now, the workings, they change. Here, you are not looking at much at what the party is doing, because the party, they give support to government for make sure they manifest programs them way the leadership present to the party on which then support them, where then they translate into policy actions for benefit the country. The government address them. And so in those situations, and much of what government they do, there are officials we go for actually handle some of them. So the party not get much for do, except if the party get in your internal workings or activities, then it require me as the PRO for come to the public and talk on the activities of the party. So much as we are in government, there is not much the party actually they do besides what in government they do. So you're not going to see much of me, except for after some time, like we not self done the talker, see would they get issues them within the party according to the perceptions of the public, and we require maybe some explanation as to what they go on, so that we're able for updates or keep the party in focus on waiting on the real issues. So on that note, then I can come here probably and do one or two clarifications.
So even though you still have the public perception about waiting and things that they happen internally, but not to just being in governance, even though the party not in governance, but also activities and the thing anyway supposed for the happen in the party. For keep the party going until the elections, we actively politics can play at the country. For the Sierra People's Party SLPP, waiting they happen currently.
Well, like I tell you, when we go first after the convention, we had a mandate for work within the next 3 years, and that's what we are doing at the moment. The functions for which them being elected, we actually don't perform them, or we still do perform them. We don't transition from first term to second term, and the party being very active in performing a role for which them be elect the executive. We're able to give support to the party till the party win the elections and the party in our government today. So as it is, the party gets in your own internal workings. We actually they do. Take for instance, in Kenema, we lost the chairman of the district council, and at some stage, then be required for get a replacement. So with that again, so the party being able to do some screening, but some statutory interpretation being come as to waiting for happen. So now like things like that the way they happen internally, we be able to keep the party together. That's what the party is doing, and that is why we have the chairman and other executive way they keep the functions of the party.
When we look at some of the issues that now we don't realize at the Salone People's Party, not so secret, say the chief minister and the first lady, where they're all the members of the Salone People's Party, don't they get lots of issues? The last time we tried for engage you on that on the phone, but you be there Kenima and the network been seem terrible. Now, all of the issues there where they happen, especially in the social media, we don't they see screenshots of SLPP groups them supporter them, they get heated arguments. At some point, the First Lady come out live and call out the Chief Minister, say everybody for focus, for ensure say they implement President Bio's agenda. When are the big five game changer then? People not for become distracted and want for take over President Bio now when I'm man.
I think so, the unfortunate part of it. Because here is the situation, government gets an agenda. I think what you for they do as government officials is coming out to the public and tell the public how much we don't try for implementing and the way we put together as we manifest the program, which stage we did in terms of implementation, what are the programs that we don't draw, how would they about for roll them out, what are the achievements that they make, what are the challenges that they face. I think those are the things they will for engaging. Even if, for instance, anybody in a government we get ambition for succeed President Bio. I think if you want for push that as a drive, you for able for make sure say you direct your supporters and for promote the work way they do around the Big Five itself. Waiting at the how you don't able for bring that into manifestation. What you don't do. Waiting at the steps that we don't do. All in the bid of achieving what the president want. But if for any reason would they left that and distract and probably focus on our own individual ambitions, contrary to the very reasons for which we have been appointed into offices, then the First Lady gets a focus as well, especially as somebody will be leading man in campaign. He go on for seeing man succeed in that drive. So if you see, say, distractions, they come along the way, maybe you go checkmate. You go checkmate and probably raise questions. As in
the
excuse me.
Exchanges the owner they see between First Lady and that of the Chief Minister, and we see you say Dr. Blythe himself now don't get serious issues with the Chief Minister. The entire chaos with the social media.
Well, in all honesty, we don't actually see any exchanges between the Chief Minister and the First Lady yet. I don't see that yet. I know say supporters then get innuendos with them put out. We probably the First Lady pick out and give an opinion on same. We then they be done translated now like there is an exchange between Chief Minister and the First Lady. I have not seen that yet. On the issue between Dr. Blyden and Chief Minister, get for do from what I don't see on the social media, get for do to say Dr. Blyden go say supporters of Moinina use motherly invective on him and Moinina not show any sign of apology or not take responsibility for that. But for me, I feel that as something we don't really need for talk outside the public sphere and maybe come together again in the face of the public and show say them don't reconcile. Because all of them think they distract the public from really what government they do, how we go for focus on keeping government on track on the things then we then say them go do for we. If we get all of them kind of thing and they coming up, it's a kind of distractions.
So as an executive, waiting on have been do after where the First Lady been do that in live broadcast for address the issue we get for do with the Chief Minister.
I think the last time when I interviewed me at the Kenema will talk, I will tell I say when I go see some changes in whatever is happening. We party to just one party no more way full of young people them without any elderly behind way actually they control some of the activities in the party. It is sometimes certain things can happen where they come to the public domain. I mean, to the attention. But the moment it reach that level of concern, we at least then say we get for take steps, then can take steps, and we elders and at the party get that level of control over whatever going to happen at the party. And I think after that interview, we're not necessarily going to follow up now, except for the fact how they see the issue between the Chief Minister and Dr. Blyden. But in terms of relaying that to the First Lady, I'm not seeing much of that anymore.
Party interview?
Very little.
All right. What's in Una as an executive make up of the radical inclusion movement?
Well, me your understanding literally actually in a government, I think that radical inclusion, like I've been saying the last time, Nasiba that in civil activism na actually propagates an agenda for CC, picking off or left out of school because of Bel Air, or because of then normal issues then waking there around picking like say menstruation, you know, they go school, or so because of all of them things, and they even come up with that in campaign say they push a radical inclusion. We go make sure say a capture every Pekin will be done they get marginalized or disadvantaged because of certain things around them for make them not left out of schooling. And I think say it work along with David, that way David in a Ministry of Education, it work along with and for like they able forget that policy drive captured for radically include every Pekin will be done they feel disadvantaged because of certain things so they happen around that. I think that understanding maybe can get about that radical inclusion for see how much we go able for get the free quality education properly function and benefit everybody way for supposed to be beneficiary of him. So, but if now he has been transferred from the Ministry of Education to now Chief Minister, probably he don't take that concept to that level where I feel say if for still be towards a policy drive, it should not be a kind of movement where contrary to the ideals of the SLPP itself.
So, as SLPP, transforming government agenda policy to a political movement?
Well, like I said the last time, I not don't sense that radical inclusion for be a political movement in any sense.
Yeah,
I no sense I'm here because the SLPP get a own slogan, we are one country, one people, and we the drive towards delivering for every masses of Sierra Leone. And anybody we want for lead SLPP, you cannot deviate and bring your own concept anew. Whatever concept you come in with, it get for really rhyme with what the party ideal stand for. So as it is, Senga is a government minister. Maybe in agenda na office where they try for, or in schedule where government game where they try for deliver, they decide for bringing that radical inclusion from the education ministry into the office of the chief minister for see how much it go able for drive in work, especially where in work cover almost every sector in terms of ministry and departments and agencies. So probably, I'm not one for take a brief for him, but it go better make necessary explain what you mean by radical inclusions. But I don't feel that in any way don't interfere with we own party ideals. Because if it don't do that, no, then we'll call Senga to book, then we'll call him to booklet explain what you mean and whether it's affecting the functions of the party. But I have not seen that yet, and I'm not sure the elders of the party don't really sense that kind of thing.
That's what I say when they say you know see the official position of the party because you are here as the official mouthpiece of the Sierra Leone People's Party. We mean say any thing where they say na the position of the party that one they say we're not aware of that.
If the party don't aware of that and then feel see that they affect the party, definitely we will not go see a press release where they come from the Secretary General on that, and once it comes from then that tells you the party don't pick them up as something serious so they affect the party. But I don't feel see really that in concept of radical inclusion get anything for affect the SLPP itself, because I think in government programs it actually they drive with that particular campaign slogan. I don't feel say that get for do with party or with the SLPP itself.
Currently, lots of names they come up, although the individual them might not only make open statements say I want for succeed President Bill, but lots of names them don't they camps they don't they form, supporters they don't they go into groups, movements, and una they are the helm of the affairs of the SLPP. And the last day we call on a chairman on phone, if I way back say for call you, you know the official mouthpiece of the party. With all of them names there where they come as a party, when I feel worried, say when I will get issues of managing transition.
I don't think so. Everybody my ambition say I want for lead, and I get the capacity for lead. But at the end of the day, law talk and go, talk and come. Say power does not come from the east, north, west, or south. But who's that power? The common from God. And everybody is born, is destined, is programmed. So now everybody ambition say, I want for lead. But at the end of the day, when God speaks through the minds of those who make the decisions, and then a leader has been selected, or has been elected, if you are genuinely a member of the SLPP and you mean well for the party, it not necessarily mean say, if your ambition actually not come into fruition, you know will come on board and support the party. At the end of the day, there are a lot of factors where the party executive or the party authorities get to consider for no would I really go able to lead the party. And principally among those, it's about leaving the chairman, like you call him, and say, "Una get back to Lima." This is how we respect rules in our party. Much as the chairman is the overall chairman, but he knows that we have individual roles to perform. He only supervised. Maybe if you go overboard, they call you to check give you feedback, and that's what happens. So as an elder, he sit back and look at how we perform the rules. So over time, authorities of the party don't assess and watch everybody. So, and nobody know the way he don't born Pikin, he don't do investment a lot. And then he one left, he assess all in Pikin the way born, he look at the investment and see who's Pikin will go for better manage the investment way in the left the stage. So similarly, if you bring that to political party, the elders are actually fading out the center stage of the party now. They may want to have somebody who know the party, and at the same time, we in reality is unwavering with the party, and also we understand the political dynamics of the country. So at the end of the day, even though yes, decisions have to be made along those parameters. So whatever me they say, it is everybody's right to show up, say I want for lead, but it has to be constructive. And as it is now, the president never even complete in 2 years in office yet. So for me, it should be the focus on getting this administration able for deliver on the things and we then say they will do, so that tomorrow, waiting this administration they achieve will therefore be a point of reference for anybody who want to succeed. No administration or no day way perfect for achieve everything we say. So if you want for take leadership, you begin to watch and see which are pitfalls then they, and then see which kind of policies you go on for for make amendments in those areas where government probably not able for succeeding. But if you lost focus and you're not able to follow on the trajectory of how government they deliver in program, you just to focus on what you want to do personally. At the end of the day, you come to the public, you're not even able to make references properly as to why you feel say SLPP should continue in office and why you feel say you're not the best person for leader aspirations. You will not go there. You go there at variance with actually programs, and that not going to bring you out for be somebody we don't go for rely on.
Apart from the fact that power come from God and perhaps the wish of the elders and the Asylum People's Party, but waiting at the official laid down procedures and criteria then where the party gets in terms of succession.
It's spelled out in the Constitution, and the Constitution actually tied down with Section 35 of the National Constitution. First of all, you got to be a citizen of Sierra Leone, and you got to be a registered member of the SLPP. You for be somebody eligible for be elected to Parliament. You for don't be of the required age. These are all the requirements within the look at. When it now comes to really looking at reliability, because that's the point. You cannot entrust this institution and anybody's and way you not rely, say, irresponsible enough for able to manage the affairs of this institution. So probably those are the areas now where the authorities of SLP, when I say authorities here, I'm not looking at only the elders, but every delegate, whether it be at the grassroots level, at the middle, at the top level, as long as they are going to cast their ballot, the authorities of the party will therefore make decision as to who take the next leadership stage of the party. So then all of them factors then they will look at. And so for like we're able to rely, say you can do the job, there are so many stages where therefore don't pass through with you for able for know waiting are your tendencies then for able for work under pressure, for able for manage certain situations. So there are those things we then go for look out for.
Lima, the second term of President Bio, we all see the way how things turn around in terms of him appointing in cabinet ministers and people in different sectors and for work. And occasionally you don't make mention of the fact, say, where in the Wale the crop of young people in the Sierra Leone People's Party take charge of the party affairs. Waiting the elders them at the party, don't make up of President Bio this decision of young people taking over the party, especially where it go done in second term.
Well, he said, for elders, then we probably get the ambition for still succeed President Bio. I not feel say that will go down well with them. But is this coming from President Bio, or is the trend of waiting the world to move towards today, especially in Africa, looking at some other countries within West Africa? We don't see countries like Senegal where big pass Sierra Leone probably 2 or 3 times self. Get somebody where even probably an old passer as a leader of the country. So leadership decision, look, me I can always like for make reference to Bible because I get time for read them small. King Josiah, now one leader than the way God select at a very tender age, but then as he reached at the age of maturity, that was when he projected for leadership. Check the Bible, it reforms them very, very much powerful than even the one them way. Now, powerful prophets, them way Christians, and they talk a lot about. Check King Josiah's and religious reforms them. And this was a very young man who was seen by God, and when he reached the age of maturity, where it time for deliver on Israel in reforms. So leadership, largely, if President Bill don't work with young people there, he don't work with elderly, he don't assess. And this is an information age today. In no time like we young papa their own time where they were very limited to information and then therefore struggle for getting knowledge. Today, even in my room, I can know what's in the happen at the world today. I can even know what's in the happen at Sierra Leone without even being too active, even with party activities. I can sit down and I know exactly a few things what they happen around. So this is to tell you that this we own generation, we get information at our doorstep, and you just need for tap into them and then try for see how much you're able for project yourself. And then if President Bio say the left party now young people at harm now because they don't work so hard for deliver on the things them way they say they do. And he believes say the young people are now the aspect of generation of the SLPP will actually stand with them true and true.
What's that decision?
Well, I'm a young person. What do you expect?
You could be a beneficiary.
I don't say that way if they've not got in wheel. So if I'm a young person, then the leadership says so. And me know how much me say as an individual I play role for like President Bio actually lead this country. And honestly, to this date, I don't got any regret in leadership so far. So if you say that now because in know what young people then stand for, the experience we then get for make sure say they achieve something. And if you don't do in best for try for deliver for this country, you're not going to achieve all because of the time, the limitation where the constitution placed on them. And so you go one for look around for see which young person will actually get the knack, will believe in the ideals, will understand what he want to achieve for this country, will go for continue with the work where they do. So maybe you look at it and say, yes, the elders then will get the ideas, then will get the knowledge, but maybe you need that level of energy for drive, the work for go on. Leadership, not something where you get very limited. It has to be selfless. You get limited time for sleep. You get limited time on your own. you bring there for work 24 hours around the clock. And certain age you don't reach now, you require for rest more.
When you look at President Bio in cabinet, especially this second time, it's full of young people, new faces, new names. I say new faces, new names. They might be SLPP carrier them or supporter them. But then people them on a always be so active before. Even 2018, 2012, where we have been there around President Bio. The faces they're not there again the second time. And new faces the President Bio introducing in cabinet. Normally as a party, on a kinky the government or the president the free will for make decision in terms of appointment or if they do in consultation with the party.
Well, of course, as a leader, he get for consult, but the buck stop with him. And at the same time, they're not to make you leader, they micromanage you. You only need for consult, probably for like una day at par for do things in terms of decision making. But whatever happens, the buck stop with him in making decisions. And more or less, we don't take the center stage now. You are not entirely working for the SLPP, but you are working for Sierra Leone and you are guided by laws beyond the SLPP constitutions and rules and regulations. So waiting global for make you achieve your national program, that's what you do. So the only point I want to say for politics, you cannot, when you form board of directors for every investment you do, it has to be people who don't invest in that company or that institution. So much as you also want for deliver, but you get for also bring in at least even 60% of people who don't invest a lot in the overall outcome of waiting today you want to get other players them on board on. The 40% you can look outside the one them way probably no physically or financially or materially invest in the project. And then you bring them in, why? Because of the expertise, the being technocrat, and you have an agenda to deliver on. If you not do that one day, you bring 100% or 80% of people outside the box will not invest materially, physically or financially. At the end of the day, what thing they happen, they're not going to know the real issues where you want for preserve, what you want for protect, what you want for go. When I go reach some stage, you lost focus, and you go turn for watch. If somebody gets you back, they will not be there. We take this, if you watch President Donald Trump, I think that one of the lessons that he learned from in last period in office, that probably he gets so many people on board we no seem for getting back. And that this time around, in terms of an appointment, that has to be in focus. So everybody within leadership now, you desire for bring everybody on board nationally for able to deliver on the program that we want for. But even if you no want for do 60-40, at least do 50-50. That way, you still get people who know say this project is ours and we have to protect it. And in terms of in the bid of protecting the project we then get, you the leadership, you are succeeding. And then that puts the government or the party in a better shape for deliver for the country.
Bringing people together, since this second term of President, the way it decide, say more young people and for come on board, they don't give work to so many of them. The Sierra Leone People's Party now one way, plenty of people get his views, say they not only see this comradeship between the, well, I will call them old politicians, where like for example, the one we've been doing in the 2018 cabinet, to that of the one that we're doing now. This comradeship not on the show. How the party they handle this?
Comradeship as in the one that we work now, or like as we will not do work now. Me, I've always been supporting, whether I'm working or not. I've been supporting because I feel I'm part of this project. You understand?
There are active things so we not say they in governance. We right now you know even hearing more than people in.
Well, probably people are not working now. They have their own individual things they are doing. But if government require their assistance or who side see probably things that go wrong, maybe they will call. They'll call where necessary to call and tell them, say, oh, this they happen, or pay attention to this area. It all depends. Some man again, if you're not in an office where they talk to her, he goes, well, this man we don't get on by it. Which one now one can begin telling me what for do or what not for do. You understand? So sometimes again, you have to wait for people to solicit. If they do not solicit, but like for me, I never will let anybody solicit. If I see anything to go wrong, I say no. Sometimes you not get for over. Tell people everything that they do, it will appear as if you want to tell them what they are doing or you are controlling them.
What are the likes of judges about?
Because you're not saying in the public domain he's not around. He's around. He's still functioning. And he's doing his own bit where necessary.
The support.
If they ask him for help, he help. I don't meet him 1-2 times, we don't talk. It help. And it's also focus. Because in been the lead, apart from the president, in the lead strategist in terms of what you will get to do as a government. So I don't feel say go on for see your effort go astray. But I think
the reason you make the public so concerned with then people and they don't see them at the picture.
Because we are not in active service, but that does not mean being inactive, that does not mean we are not giving support.
Talking about lead strategists, then you just make mention of the likes of JJ Safar. Of course, you now be one person who been there. A lot of people been see the desperation in you. You call out the present government by then. And on all come in governance, President Bill first time, but each to a time. Like I said earlier, President Bill bringing new faces. You think it be timely for change some of our way come and make way for new people and for continue with the strategy them wanna be mapped out?
He is the president. Nobody questions his decisions. That was why I said the box stop with him. Who say NC probably will not see there. in go get what you look at. I don't know what you look at for make that decisions. And so when you're making decisions, a good, a bad, a good, it takes the praise. A bad, now they take the blame. So that not being decision, I mean, no question that decision there. If I get me way for support the decision, I will do that.
Now we look at some of the issues, then especially where they claim say na supporters of the SLPP on a party. I don't know if you don't see some of them video then they one we been go viral recently about one white boy. I don't know if you see that video there.
White boy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You see in video.
I actually hear somebody they play, but nobody don't see them pass it.
Oh, I love just play that video there quickly, then we will comment on it.
All right. Oh, not too sure.
Salon, President Bio, good evening. Good evening to Madam Fatima Bio. Good evening to Vice President. Good evening to all the ministers. Where they serve President Bio well. President Bio, are then at the party headquarters, the SLPP party office. President Bio, we brought another party office in the street. Then the street. We brought another party office in the street. Forest guard come, do not take them to party office. Forest guard come, do not take them. Prison come, do not take them. Job vacancy, they come out, they member party office. President Bio, then you minister the way you appoint President Bio. They know they do towards the young one at the party office. President Bio, now few of the member party office. Now few of the member party office, President Bio.
Papa, now so you want to do, now so you want left we go.
President Bio. Always see the Kenema artists and sing. Me I support President Bio. The SLPP artists and Kenema 100%. Me white boy I support them President Bio. Because the young one them that they made work polo, that they made dance for SLPP. For better come, they forget about the party office. They forget about brother than our upline. President Bio. Would I talk to you President Bio? While I call you ministers them. The ambassadors are where you appoint. The commissioners them, let's sit down with them, let's ask them, what the party office young man and do them? Why did they visit the party office? Now they enjoy because right now they're in power. They enjoy. President Bio, President Bio, President Bio. Vacancy they come out, they member party. Look the YG went at Kalon malice the party office. Kalon malice the young man in a party office. He don't visit the SLPP office. He don't want nobody party office. President Bio, immediately while I sack the YG, while I sack Kalon as deputy minister, while I sack Kalon, because Kalon not a member of the grassroots. Them brother they go to Wataki. They go to Wataki. For that they get a job. Party office young man they go Wataki. They don't even remember them. Oh man Bangura. One of the youth minister. Oh man Bangura no want nobody party office. They don't want nobody young man them. The young man they suffer. They suffer in party office. President Bio, this is the message that they send to all the authority there, when they serve the government, President Bio. President Bio, when they call you ministers them, when you appoint President Bio, let's sit down with them, ask them, what did the young man do them? What did the young man do them? When they avoid them? When election come, that they may work polo. When election come, that they may go blind, sacrifice their life for this party, but what better come, they avoid this party office, President Bio. Me want to talk to that, me na white for SLPP. I want to let this video meet President Bio and the ministers them, President Bio. Now your police form come out, who brother they gonna PTS, they suffer on the rain, on the sun. They don't remember them a party office, President Bio. That's all this party for there. That's all it for there. President Bio, that's all the system for one. President Bio, when we brother they sing, that's all brother they sing bad.
Alright, we continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, and we still get Lahai Lawrence Lima with me at the studio in the National Publicity Secretary for the Salon People's Party. Today we look at the current situation inside the SLPP party and how they as executive don't they manage the affairs of the party so far. That's not just one of the many using them from una supporter the way normally una can refer to as the grassroots supporter them. And quickly, I just want to confirm if you recognize that white boy posting the way say in SLPP.
Active supporters at the lower level.
Okay. Now, you all in concern them, they feel marginalized as party supporter, they will be now in a party office.
Well, I think I don't actually talk around this. I know they blame the current ministers then with it's like, because I know they in any way try for, see, they are not SLPP. No, that's not what I'm saying. But maybe like, that white boy they talk, now we and then like don't be in a party office over time. So when me gets appointment, or any other person like me appointed into office, but again, it all depends on your interest, because even the YG also a member of the party as well. It's just a normal like then period and the way they say the opposition be sit down, oh, they get time for hobnob in that party office, probably they were not there. So maybe instead not able to understand how to relate well with the party, But if you take like the former Deputy Minister of Youth, you take a look at me, JJ, a few others, we be known day with them, one them like that one where they talk so. Even if you don't get time for going to that party office, but you must get time for see one or two of them. So waiting to happen so right now, for me it's like, regardless of the fact that those ministers are not going into the office, but it seems to me like they no get access to the new ministers there because there not be a good number of them. You understand it? So then one or two they inside government right now with them sabi. It's difficult to get access because if that is like, as a minister, probably you're always traveling. But when you get, let me say, like, if you get 50-50, whatever happens, 50% of the one them will struggle with they're all not going out of the country at the same time. And they're all not going to close the door to the one they are at the same time. But if they're not there at work now, then say that worker wouldn't can go work. That's much more thing than they get. If it's not the flow, then they feel marginalized, then we feel discontent. And the way, if we feel dissatisfied, how am I able to manage my emotions? How am I able to channel whatever thing I'm not happy about? You don't get that capacity for understand. If you say that the only way that your message will get for reach.
Apart from them getting handouts from perhaps ministers or few of una waking Kodi, as an executive, because some of them people here they can deal with the party in terms of campaigning before party they come into power. What thing I can do for ensure say them get empowerment? Because if you hear from them, job opportunities in the camp, but they're not able for benefit, not to just the handouts so they will get for it for a day.
I don't know for
but
this
empowerment. What thing I can do?
I don't know for this period we know the day. You understand, eh? But the time we did, when they say job, yes, because now when you don't do in our office, now a national job you offer, not for party no more. But the party, the members of the party as well form part of the national body of the country. So there has always been, we give everybody job, but at least a good number of them, we don't get something for do now. Even like the forest guard we talk about, the 10 way we did that first time, a good number of them do inside that forest guard. Police, yes, across the country we take. We also look at support groups them, we meet the requirements them, we then be part of the recruitment process. I don't know if he's talking of recruitment probably in this period, but in the previous time, no. It not happen like that. So for certain, you cannot just government not going to employ everybody in a party office, no. And at the same time, where there's a job, not to just party office and go for focus. Now a national program government they run, so you get for look across the country. Just that percentage and they as well from themselves once they meet the requirement to go for benefit from her. But the whole thing is, those in office today not probably think say once in a while then for the drop in a party office, or even you're not dropping a party office. On the other way, there's enough you see they get access to some of the. So it's a difficult thing really where you do in an office as a minister for able to manage your job and at the same time manage the expectations of the one them way at the grassroots way. Now then form the I would say the fighting force for the party. For manage the expectations between your work and them, it's a complex thing. Except if you don't work with them and you understand, say you get to maintain that balance. But for the one them will probably come, they know they see that angle there, so you go begin to see like that in talk there. Now some of the reasons and then the way that they go to happen. But I think say like way it call out, that also will get for draw some attention to some of the ministers and for understand, say, once in a while, Lord, they reach and get some program with them. At least let we able get time with them so that they're able to talk to we. And the other thing again is the thing about handout. You got to be a grassroots politician for let you understand, say, you forgive handout. For instance, if me in London I come out, you know British man, for let left that in pound, you know easy. If I come on to America, for let left that dollar, for left money, so you know people feel say they go for work for the money. Here we feel say, yeah, we get a lot of sympathy. If I get small, I feel say I need for share. So there are two, we cultural makeup, we understanding about things. For the one that we come and we will do there are two different things. So now some of the reasons and that make you see the one in the ala. So like when JJ been there as chief minister or even as minister of finance, there were not all every day, but there were days where you go see crowd around her. Some of we, in fact, the Kimona will change. Because you go do and say, you said that little you get, you said go for one or two things. But at some stage, you go more than you change. But we able to understand ourselves. At the end of the day, we still be able to understand ourselves. We move along. And so I think that kind of thing not happen much. Even if it happens, it's not happening much. So I think the thing don't dry up. So now make it see then kind of outburst they come. But I think it's something from this kind of thing that for able for suppose for manager.
Apart from white boy, on a party the SLPP don't they come under fire recently from supporters them. Let we take instance of the new song with the trend now from the Kenema boys. Who said they will interview one pandem I saw some few weeks back, and according to them, it's not the reality on the ground and state.
No.
And thinking about a place like Kenema, where a lot of people believe in the stronghold of the SLPP. People that when a Kenema people that come together and put them kind of lyrics then they.
So before I wish if we really get the song let play and let we able understand what now the lyrics they would then put, then let we go back to Kenema. Now there, but you know, like for live before talk on them properly, please just give some time and let them play out. Now see, then let I tell you what's in the happen on the ground, how unrealistic it is. And then waiting, no, just listen.
Just get a technician there for get ready.
As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give. And you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment. We get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call now this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count. As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give, and you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment. We get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call now this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
Medega nyike money loga muma, kaye promise ba me loga muma, and I wo veve kaye gita veve ni, no bedi mi akebe mudega ta moto.
Kenema boys now we there.
Bolo!
Eze.
Agapo! Domal PC! Domal speakers!
Now we there. Any man we survive not alone, not Superman. Oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad. Oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Any man we survive not alone, not Superman. Oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad. Oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. The greediness na the system. The youth they don't tire. Eastern region youths we don't tire. Not to this we been votes for. The promise we say salon go better.
all things just they go up. How we people go survive now? Mama money let yata enjoy. Oh yeah. Akemu bonde siati elo asalite inda gbogbo elo. We dey wait for the day we go pull una komoto, yeah, yeah. 5 years not to forever. Freedom is coming one day. Any man will survive, not alone, a Superman, oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad, oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Any man will survive, not alone, a Superman, oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad, oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy.
Party, I get to Goliga. The pejama de no gata de mo veliga. Mede, mo mahihia mo monego. Mo yena de mahu jifitini mo galago. Lolego mo vayago. Adapi mo josogo. Mongbe mo vedago. Ebe mo lologo. Chokresa ti libego. Puma blati lilego. Tiwa gege gbipe vata you.
Alright, welcome back. Well, that's a song by the Kenema Boys. We've been just playing as refresher because we get the publicity sector for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP in the studio now. And we just don't give a refresher to the viewers them and Yusuf don't listen to this song. Firstly, Yusuf commutes Kenema. What you make up of the fact say indigenous of Kenema when a Sierra Leone People's Party members them do that particular song?
Well, in the first place, democracy allow everybody for expressing view, how we feel about things, and how we for talker. Now that make even we give freedom of expressions. And that's how they feel. And that's what they have expressed. But the operative words or the operative relics in all of they say greedy system. Right? That greedy system, if you put it into context, is not different from what we just talk before we come to this them video. So take for example, the last administration, we get considerable number of appointees there, right? So whatever happens, if me go Kenema, even if not to the whole Kenema benefit, but like let's take for example, my village number when we focus say I do plantation day. The number of people where I go hire say when I go brush for me, the money I go to give them. Sometimes even pass the plantation self where they put or whatever product where they get out of that plant. But at the end of the day, it keeps them busy and able to give them something for able to sustain from. So for another example again, let's say me being in our office, Professor Francis was in office. Brahma Swari been in our office. You understand? So if this not get from Brahma Swari, you must get something from her. Professor Francis go, you will get something from her. You understand? Then it's one go. If you not get from me, you must get from her. So
individuals the songs surround because they talk about see the way God for do it. Because we interview a band here the other day when a lead vocalist that particular song they say they concerned about national cake being eaten, they know they get parts of them. Few they enjoy, but then within a Kenema they suffer.
I really analyze this thing. I really want to make you just patient me a bit. I actually do roll up. So so if let's say in this second inning you will not get too many people who then go for so because we are looking at Kenema because we're not saying that the art of Kenema, the art of SLPP. So let's put Kenema into perspective here. So we look at Kenema. So now you don't get a number of people going to Kenema. We're going to give opportunity for them young boys they are for able to benefit from, even if not to money per se you give them, but at least for if they get concerned, yeah, then get an agenda, then get program. Who them for channel and true we're going for push. Then case maybe that kind of thing not there now. And when I listen Magona in interview with them, they say that we don't do this album, then we don't talk to one of two ministers, you understand, for like they're able to do something for them in terms of entertainment, what them is able to do for them. So they not do until it can reach a point to say them go for release the song. If me or any other person we don't invest in this project, you see that kind of thing there. In no butter, enough allow that kind of thing they come out. Waiting, even if you're not able to meet them demand or the expectations, if I don't do something. Now let me take development into context. Kenema, now one place down the way they say dry season, we dey inside dust. If they say rainy season, we dey inside poto. Go Kenema today. I know they say everywhere is star, but the major streets they're not na Kenema. You walk at it today, you go Kruma Street. Now one of the streets, and they may not be knowing about lucky begin. But you go Kruma Street today, they meet at You go Smiler Street, they meet at You go Otagon Street, they meet at You go Reservation Road, they meet at You go Maxwell Kobe Street, they meet at So at least this is a very huge success what this administration don't do for Kenema.
Lima,
because that dust will be the inhale.
People they talk about always they talk about so. Then they talk about una famous bread and butter issues una come in governance with. When you listen to the lyrics, they say Eastern region, they're not glady. The entire with the greedy system, they know they wait for let the term can let them pull una. Now
I tell you, wait. You they talk about the fact say you the pull government. Why are you taking government out? What the government say they can do for now? In other words, take for instance, Professor Francis Webidi as chief minister. He go na Kenema and tell people that say we have to tar this number of kilometers of road in Kenema. You understand? If we not be rolled that out, we not get them to roads and they tar, we don't fail in what we say we do for them. In terms of handouts what you get from me. Then they will not promise them. Now, out of magnanimity or out of kindness, I feel say I don't get small, me in the office, I'm brother not get office, la push more the lag here. And when I go around, they're able to survive. So if that is not happening, and they're not get signed for channel in case, they will don't listen to the interview. Then we get a concern where they put forward to somebody, I don't know who is that. They promise to go address them, but you not address them. So if over time, let's say feel dissatisfied, some man will say, I go demonstrate. So sometimes I saw they're able to express their own view. But what they say in terms of development program, in terms of what government say are they do, they're not reflective of what they say. Greedy system is about what they get. Or it's about my own program. We don't sing for this government. We don't sing for this government for kind of power. We said we want to let them do for this kind of projects. They're not able to do it. Is it a way of showing their own demonstration for say, we they call government attention, say, who said don't play a role for let this party kind of power? We are not go left so if now song we want for sing, we want get studio, we want to support you, we want to do that. The only way we could do that, we said they protest. Now is that a means of their own protection, their own protest? Because it's a greedy system.
Boy will just play game. When you say talk say now all be then at the struggle at the party office. It complain about greedy. Then the Kenema boys stay again, complain about the greedy, say we all greedy in the system.
Oh, that me I'm not greedy.
We'll come back to that.
No, they always say I'm not greedy. They only say them money me at the change party. They know that, but at the end of the day, they give them. They know.
Alright, we'll come back to you like hello, Muslim. I'll just take this break shortly.
Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time way for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV. 1 year celebration. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
Hello, Barry.
Hey, Sadie, what's up?
How are you?
Samo, hook me up quick. Samo, someone going to forget some football pictures for this week. I don't check all the side all day done. But I will help me to one. Where am I going for ginger and swagger for this week?
Ask Leo.
Ask Leo? Who is Leo?
Ask Leo, Sam. I did it. No, can't go to me, feeling. Allow me to finish my food.
Leo will help you. Open an account, check your balance, buy airtime to pop, send money. Leo will help you locate the nearest ATM point. Leo will help ease your stress by helping you get the most fascinating fixtures. Oh yes, for our football lovers. Leo will do this and many more.
Wow!
All you need to do is save Leo to your mobile phone with the number +232 79 919 919 and get to chat with Leo on WhatsApp. Go on, try it now. You can also chat with Leo on Facebook Messenger by typing UBA Chat Banking. Leo is your virtual banker who serves you wherever you are with just one click away. It is UBA. We are your #1 bank for all the right reasons. For more inquiries, Call us on +232 78 200 or follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at uba.sl. We are Africa's Global Bank.
All right, welcome back. You still watch the Breakfast on Liberty Online TV. And when I continue for sending a message to 074 200 545 and also drop your comments at the comment section at the different platform them. Also on the watch with this morning. Today we sit down with Lahai Lawrence Lima, winner the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP. They are with the talk about SLPP politics. We've just been to talk about the issue we get for do with these Kenema boys. And like I've been saying, you're not posting way come out Kenema and you comping Kenema people sing this particular song where they strongly believe say the current administration then greedy. One, they make mention say developments of the rich Kenema people where they enjoy and people they when then they suffer. You say na Kenema you come out. You agree with the part where they talk say this system greedy?
Well, greedy is subjective. I know one for say that directly. Me don't know whether greedy or whether not greedy. And from the interview, I think they are in conversation. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not actively part of the system, so I can't determine what's happening. But even when me know I cannot get. But the little with me own people in Akenema, the little way I able share with the share. So it all depends. I mean, I say that word greedy is subjective. It depends on their own interpretation, and I don't listen them. Then sing, then play their own role for bring the system of power. Then make promises to them who they're not able to fulfill. And so that was part of a way we then able for demonstrate, for able for get attention, for make sure say whatever promise whoever behind the scene we don't make to them for able for fulfill her. And over and above all, like I don't tell you, if we are not denying the fact say things are not difficult, they are. But is it the making of this administration? No. Is it a trend in the world today that things are really difficult, and in our own situation in Sierra Leone, jobs are limited? The few people that will get jobs now they're under pressure, and largely we don't have the employer and Sierra Leone government. So the few people who get government employment then get their own personal things then for take care of. At the same time, especially for those who are politicians, don't forget about the civil servants there, but the politicians that we need the people forget to where they are. It's difficult. It's really difficult for them because for able to manage your little resources, for able to meet the expectations of the people, and for able also meet your own personal development, it's a difficult thing. But whatever happens, whatever resources you get, now 10-20% safe, let it flow. Let it flow, at least it will minimize this level of discontentment where people deprive. If somebody not get a job, they not get side for good last for able get smarty, it bounce back. So those are some of the things where they make we see some of them kind rhetorics that where they come from.
So Lima as a party,
musicians and grassroots supporters.
On a surprise, when I see videos like Waiting White Boys say, he say on a greedy, then songs from the Kenema boys, then say on a greedy, and then people are on a supporter then and a grassroots supporter then.
What do you see white boy do? In the culture, in Mende culture, what they do? When wrongs then they happen in our society over time, people observe. Now, because they want to preserve the sanctity of their culture, what's in the happen? In their songs, they wouldn't sing. Now, they sing all of their ills and they were not happy about. You understand, eh? And that's the first change. In a modern society, now that make we get journalists like Ona, we get print journalists them where they see wrongs them where actually can write about and where they minimize change. White boy, now a grassroots sufferer, whether he get, he not get, he want for see empathy, they in governance. So if in the see things the way other people are not able to talk about, in the talk for them to bring the attention of the president to certain things then. You understand, eh? So whatever happens, I think that even if amendments are not made, but even they want them in office, probably they not get the understanding how for also before manage between the party and the job. That they go able for bring attention now for let them see how best they go for manage and schedule for able for still relate. Let them know say the office of the man today, there were people They must have done their own investment. I may not know, but there were people who were physically on the ground. They were doing their own bit in their own way. They feel say yes, they do that, and they, even if not to money, but they need that level of recognition and feel say okay, the ministers are here. Now we don't work. Now ministers are. If we get issues, we need to talk to them about. We need to get access to them. It's difficult. I know they say it's really difficult. You go for a cabinet. Sometimes you spend all of your day in a cabinet. Sometimes you can't retire. If then period and they retire, you meet up somebody, you know, you get attention. Not trouble. So, you see, who that is so?
The Kenema boys, they say they represent the eastern region. They are not happy. You come out of the eastern region, and recently you've been Didi. How you see things at the eastern region?
In terms of development?
Not development, Lima. What do you really eat?
Hey, well, come on, I have to strive for what I'm eating. I don't care for depend. I can't one way or the other. We are living in a communal society where we feel safe. We therefore take handouts from people.
The content of that song represents the eastern region as then they claim.
What they have said, you have to look at, because in Lord and say normally waiting silence means consent, but not in all cases. So at times you need somebody for really tell you what in silence mean, so that you not presume them. So they don't sing generally in our lyrics, you understand? But at the end of the way they interview them, the real issue come out. Then say somebody we don't promise them.
No, we
the person fine.
And then still stand by the word say all the statements the way they make inside the lyrics and the way they make mention of, they represent the eastern region.
Eastern region?
Yes.
No. In terms of difficult times, I would say Sierra Leone there is hard time, I must have to say. It's difficult when you are not working. Even minister when we don't be minister, I get challenge. I don't lie. Because the point is, before being minister, I will survive with 1,000 leons. You understand? But when you don't be minister, you don't maintain that. For maintain status, you know, is you. So now one thing ministers will probably go to grapple with.
Then beliefs in
so,
make them where they are.
well, I don't understand the context of greedy. Me, I don't understand that context there. The thing about greedy, I don't understand. And then don't try to define their own context about greedy. That then play a role for see this administration in power. And that they said they look to certain things where them for don't benefit from, probably not even for give them money physically, but for do something for them, we're able for keep their own life going. Maybe that has not been met. And if that has not been met, maybe they don't, I don't hear you say they don't channel, they don't talk to one or two people there. They're not seeing for give their attention. At the end of the day, the next way they happen, I'll protest. Greedy? No. Because
so you happy?
No, I'm not saying I'm happy. No, the issue about greedy, let me say it's contextual.
Because
it is contextual. Me I get one or two friends that will call. I say, I look jamo, but do this for me. Then they do it. Not to be say go shame as an individual. Not all the time for call somebody say, oh, do this for me, do this for me. But I got friends that I will say if I choke, I say, fellow, this they meet me, but you go help me. Even if you don't meet what I want, I get her. So the point to me they say it's about access. Maybe me get the access to few of them. They want them, the one they wouldn't get access to, probably they're not there around. So this now the context we'll go for look at. How many appointees now they come off with on today, say we can if we go Kenema, we don't get access for, even channel concerns we don't get. It's not there. So if you turn around, you don't see somebody for channel the concern to. You turn around, you don't see somebody, at least you go before get handout from. The next thing is the system is greedy, the system is bad off. Yeah, because I'm not there who I go for talk to. I'm not there who I go for channel be concerned to. So I feel discontent. So that's basically the thing.
I don't want to say they are not supporter there where they come out in disappointment. Maybe una might get and tough for engagement.
No. What did you go for no? When you see things like that come out, like I tell you, say like me, not go feel dissatisfied, I come public and go say things. No, I get access to the president. If I don't feel good about certain things, I will send a message. Whether you read a reply to me or not, but you go read her. It go take note of her. You understand? They'll not get her. So if they not get her, that's the only way they can express themselves. So we don't need for look at waiting and they say bad. It means there are issues for address. It means if not as much as white boys say that me, they don't sing that kind of thing there. Whether they song a reflective of reality or not, there are issues to address. And those issues we for address, now part of them we don't discuss now. People need for get access, they need for feel belong. They need to get somebody where they get issue where they for talk to.
So as a party now, you self don't agree that there are issues.
There are issues.
Una for address. How una go call the attention of una leader presently? Say, una people are not happy.
The leadership don't be part of the system. He knows very well. it probably be say because of work schedule, you know, we don't pay attention, or the fact say there are people who are handling those things. But if those things have now come to his face, he now knows say people are not addressing those issues. And he will know exactly where the problem is, and he will be able to take actions.
But a lot of people believe say the president's too busy, they travel, go pay attention to issues that they affect to the party, especially people that now belong to the grassroots.
You know, I don't want to appear here like I'm advocating for. I'm constrained to say certain things here.
No,
but
as
PR, I understand. Man. But there are a few things as well I have to manage.
You say you are aware, you recognize them people there, so say now all be there at the struggle.
Firstly, the president has to travel for make sure say he succeed in what he say. He expects say there are people who don't give appointments wait for able to address some of those concerns coming out. But I will say again, it's also a difficult thing. Sometimes people might be doing their best, or they may be doing their best, but it seems like the one will not benefit, and not benefit from that best day, it will always come out like that. So it's a difficult thing, especially with the social media today we will get. So whatever happens, the only thing I'm saying, get people on board go before, give access to some of them people that for minimize the level of discontentment. It not necessarily means they have to go dish out money, but let people feel say, okay, we're part of it. Well, at least we have our own brothers we can talk to. We have our own brothers who can come. Africa, yeah. If me, while they don't know I know they see me brother, they carry inside government or inside system, and they feel say I'm not part of that system. You understand, eh? So now I make way and say government of national inclusion. Let every part be represented. Let every part be represented, and sometimes there are things as a public figure. There are things I will not say here. You understand, because you get to manage expectations, and you also get to do what you call information management. So there are things I will not say here. But the president is not strange to whatever concerns is coming out. He knows exactly where the problem would only arise, where they come up with some of them things, and I'm very confident he knows how to address it. Or he knows how to address them.
You say the new direction, they not the right direction as a party executive.
Based on waiting them promise for do for this country.
Contacts, yeah.
Oh yes. Yes, I'm not denying say things are not hard. Things are hard, but in terms of waiting, the government promises they're working towards it. The time where we did it, we results speak out, we're able to bring we back. So the one that we did it now, then they do their own bits. At the end of the day, then we're able to tell you how they roll out the program, what they achieve, at which percentage they will be able to know that one day.
All right, let me look at messages that people don't send for you now. Then we'll come back to you, Lima. The first one they take now from YouTube, they come out from Alimami Toure. They say, Mr. Piero, kindly reflect on the past song, Tolongo Nogo Sidoya Angry Boku, and the people vote them out. So please don't sweep the problem under the carpet. The people are feeling the pinch.
All right, we're going to look at more messages. This other message where they come out from Jibril Bangra, it say it looks like there is a big crack in the SLPP than we can see. This is infighting between DJC and the home base.
All right, more messages from YouTube. George Walker, they say the youth are the future of any country, and government should have a deeper plan to engage with them in terms of training and finding employment.
This other message we are going to look at from Jibril Sanfa Bangura. Lima, could you kindly elaborate on the nature of your relationship with the Chief Minister, both within the realm of politics and in your personal interactions outside political landscape? How do your professional and private dynamics influence each other?
All right, this one from Mohamed Bangwana YouTube, they say, Mr. Lahai, are you okay with the phases at the party? Monkey walk, babu eat. Anyway, we all na Superman, thanks to the Kenema boys.
F. Marase Lima is one of the most crucial assets in the SLPP. During the opposition days, he was very instrumental in ensuring they come back to power. Back then, he sacrificed everything he had to make sure they come to power, including facing prosecution and intimidation in the hands of then government. By all indications, he is supposed to be one of the top beneficiaries of this government, rather than the current comrades whose contribution to the SLPP back then was very much unheard part of.
All right, Mohamed Bangura, they say, good morning, Liberty TV. The power struggle in the SLPP has caused a distraction for them not to succeed in their big 5 game changer agenda. The government should prioritize economic growth.
We look at more messages. For the Mustafa today, they say a greedy system shouldn't be the problem because they are directing the solution to people and it shouldn't be. This shows how the society has accepted patronage, which never solves the problem. In the West, people don't need to know anyone to have a good job or the general to have to change their mentality for better living standards for all.
All right, this last one, when we go take for now, it is say, would you have sounded the same way if the song was coming from the west or north? Well, that's a message from Dauda Kamara.
If the final one, when myself go look at before we can to Lima for respond, for the Mustafa Toure again, they say it's good to teach the youth a lesson like this. They will eventually learn to support the system grow rather than a party. If the country is economically strong to provide sustainable or living jobs, every one of them will apply to get a job. They shouldn't depend on people to provide with them jobs, but on the strong and liberal economy that will create jobs, because if the individual leaves office, your struggle for survival continues.
All right, quick one from Usman Kamara. They say, uncomfortable truth to make progress is like a leader listening to actively to its citizens and addressing them in a national model approach. Mr. Lima, is your party going to consider emotional maturity as an attitude to elect your next flag bearer? Leadership qualities is paramount. Mr. Lima, you have the...
Yeah, let's start from the last one. If the party ever consider emotional maturity, I don't know what you understanding about emotional maturity, but I feel say maturity in leadership, it cuts across so many things. Somebody can be a young person, but he emotionally matured for able to manage crisis and for able to manage things then for, because first of all, you get for survive, for able to address concerns of others. And if you're not able to manage hardship or difficult times that are coming, then how would you survive to make decisions for others? So it all depends the context in which actually you mean up. The issue said somebody be talk about reflection on Tolongbo Nogosido. This even bring out again the social factors we'll get for look into. I don't want for look at it, but again, law say because the Big Joe be saying Tolongbo no go Sidoya angry Boku. Is that the reason why probably? Is it the motivation behind this song? Greedy Boku na the system. It could that be the motivation behind this song? But that's not true. Without wasting time on that, the individuals themselves will sing the music. They don't get interviewed and they don't express their concerns. At the same time, much as government is doing its best for able to make sure say it deliver for the country. These are concerns that when they come from the party we elect this government into being, and I feel saying our concerns that we government not the downplay. Unfortunately, they come at a very early time where at least government capable for address some of the issues that way then they raise. So if even let's say the current ministers or parastatals who they in office, when they treat this aspect as an oversight, then of course they will come back to the drawing board and see how best they go for address. But I will tell you, human needs is insatiable. It's very difficult for satisfy mortal man, but just do your best. That's what I will say. In terms of somebody be try for talk about instead of voting for party, try for vote for a system we go able for help the economy, for help for develop the economy of this country. Not to one person in your own business that one day. And the president or this administration knows say now the only way that they will be able to get this country on in feet. Now I make what thing would they do for make use of the agreeable lands we'll get, the good weather condition we'll get in terms of the seasons, where like rainfalls, the sunlight. These are all products that we will need for make use of, for make sure say we better we serve. And over time, Sierra Leone don't be that kind of country where people are over-dependent on people where they work. So it takes time for also change that mentality for let people think, say, I got for go do something, I got for go do farm, I got for go do my own personal thing, I got for go. It's not easy for start, for begin live that kind of life there, especially if you don't use for for depend on getting handouts. It's difficult for you also go and say, let me start something going. But it takes time. Over time, we will get the outside people go for CC. I don't need for be over dependent on people in offices, but let me say find something for do. And if you see 1 or 2 people they do and then they succeed, with time you will get a good number of people who go see that pathway. It's difficult in Sierra Leone, I go say, than any other country who say you get job opportunities. It's always difficult for us here. One, we're still struggling with energy supply for like you even get a number of factory where you say you're able to employ people. So those are the fundamentals we need to get right. Once we able to get them right, the rest will fall in place. But until that happens, politicians in and out will get for the gets then feedback there. After some time, where you will get you supporters will come back and begin lash at you, say, we know this offer, things are difficult, things are hard, because they are over-reliant on those who are working. And if it is not forthcoming, it comes with discontentment. So not just some of the challenges then and there. But we as a country, we need to put hands on deck and make sure, say, we get the agriculture working in this country, and we get the light system work, we get feeder road system work well. And then at the end of the day, we will begin to say, people, in fact, the mentality will begin to change small. Because if I do really quendu and I get me products, which the land so fertile, I get me plant products, and I will get access to the market. I don't need for beginnings thing. And one of the things I would say, really, way the agriculture very important on, if this agriculture thing not been there, like them permanent people in the pool today, maybe we don't see something worse than this. Because me don't do in a kind of observe. One of the things where I see say they minimize even the pressure on government, and the fact say somebody able go pull diamond sanke, able get 1 or 2 batter per mile now, where you go sell, able get 1 2 bag rest, or able pay school fees from Pekine. So quietly what they work what they observe, and they imagine say if this Mosanke thing not been come or the business not been done balance for make people able for the buy Mosanke. Huh? Like this one that they talk about today, for being what? So you see the benefit on their culture. They permit no more people in the pool, they must people in the pool. That alone don't make a lot of people not even want to know if government they do something or not they do something. So the more of that kind of thing that they will get, where people in the able get returns from the agricultural investment, it will minimize pressure on government. If really people are not be to do that Mosanke from waiting me don't see now that this few period what I do with me people if I don't see there are things really tough. If they're not be together 1 2 batter per mile, they will go sell, they will buy rest. Now different too for on the top. But we tell God thank you at least over time them Mosanke they will be done the plants 2 3 years they don't yield product. So man not get much time with government. Once you get that 1 bag rest later on a house, able pay picking school fees. So we need much of that. And it will minimize pressure on government. So now some of the things that I don't say.
You know, one of the people during the campaign days of the SLPP will literally be ready for lay your life down for the party. What went wrong? Well,
not just necessarily for the party. You got to understand one thing. Every man is born into this world to serve. You are here for a purpose. It's difficult number sometimes for you for identify what you propose on earth for. So every opportunity will avail itself to you. Make the best use of it. Not for yourself, because you are living in this world not for yourself. You are living in this world for the benefit of others. But yet you give us survive for let others survive as well. So some of any opportunity we'll get, we do we best selflessly for let others benefit out of it.
Because now you're not in governance, any regrets about decisions where you don't make for the party, and now you're not in governance itself. No. You just
if I say I got any regret, then it sounds selfish. No, I don't got any regret. At least, like I said, somehow again, if you are not there at certain time, you don't know what God is taking you away from. So being there, you don't know what you would have encountered. So everything where God don't bring you into this world, He don't program your destiny. And how it come, that's how you have to accept it. Sometimes it comes as a shock. You're not prepared for them. It will bring you constraints, but in them constraints, it brings out your strength. And then you learn lessons from her and move forward. So for say I get regret, no. The only thing I have learned lessons.
Somebody said lots don't change about you. The way you approach issues now, the way you even talk.
when you're on the demand side, it's different from when you're on the supply side. When they are sometimes, I want for manager to they say, because me I'm a competitor. Now politics today, I don't want somebody to copy my own strategy. I don't want somebody to learn from my ideas. So I'm not say a lot of things here. But the only thing I know, when you're on the demand side, is different from being on the supply side. Whatever it is, we're on the supply side. So you expect, say, the mood, the approach, get for change.
So you expect to make a comeback in the administration?
I just don't want us to discuss that, please. I beg.
All right. That's Lahaila Slima in the National Publicity Secretary for the Salon People's Party. Be there with you this morning at the studio, talk about the internal issues them weighed on their rise, especially concern from their supporter them about how the system they favor them. But Lahaila Slima don't care for address some of the issues then. Many thanks for you join me this morning on the program.
Pleasure, and I'll probably want to send a message to my party members there. For let we understand, see, we elect the system. We go for support the system. We go for stand by them. It can be challenging, it can be difficult, but let we also know, say, they want themselves to put they said they go through challenges and they go through tough time. Let we give them the support necessary for them and succeed, because then success gets a lot for tell about with sacrifice. But if we're not able to exercise some patience, we say, we cry down the effort we then go they make, it will discourage them. At the end of the day, if they're not able to succeed, now we all they fail. So let we able to manage with impressions and manage with discontentment. I am very sure there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, thank you very much, Lahaila Sliman, and also many thanks to Una we joined with this morning. Princess Piasta produced the program, Musa Saukoma, Emmanuel Malik Campbell, and Dennis Kamara, and then give technical support to the production.
You have comments on that? The person asked her on a relationship.
Yeah. I think I need to say something about that.
Quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody be actually forget somebody be actually on a relationship with the chief minister. From every perspective, me and Tuna government we meet up, and we don't relate with respect in government. So he respect me, I respect him as well. Besides work in government, and I feel say me and to don't cross path. But if we cross path, we get respect for each other. Okay. I think that's the kind of relationship where exists between me.
Many thanks, Lahaila Estima. We're now in the program, the breakfast show for today. Don't forget, on the 16th of November, this Saturday coming, we get Hike with Liberty with a worker from the Mambo Junction for going to the Mambo Waterfall. Join we on the 16th of November as that now first anniversary event. Well, Mina Khadija Bangwa, they say have a blessed day.
Alright, and if you not get your t-shirt yet, come now 33 Bathurst Street or call 074-200-545 and make sure you secure one, as on the 16th this Saturday coming, we'll go for get a hike with Liberty. Until we meet again, maybe I'll come back. It's a good day and goodbye.